Hey everyone, and happy 3 years of Food for Philly. We're incredibly proud of everything we've accomplished, and we wanted to tell you how we got to this point.
During the height of the COVID-19 pandemic, the issue of food security was prevalent in my neighborhood. As suggested by my mother, my sister and I wrote letters to our neighbors to leave packaged food at their front door so our sister and I could donate that food to those in need. Surprised by the overwhelming support of the community, that moment serves as the genesis of what was to become Food for Philly.
In our sophomore year of high school in March of 2021, Ethan and I worked to officially launch Food for Philly. We spent our entire spring break building the website and our business plan and officially launched it on March 31st. Little did we know what this would become.
After rejection, we finally established our first Food Network partnership with Panera Bread. This led to many other partnerships in which members transported hundreds of pounds of surplus food to local food banks on a weekly basis.
By the end of the year, we were fortunate enough to be featured on the front cover of the Middletown Neighbors magazine, our first news feature highlighting our efforts.
We carried this momentum into 2022 by officially registering as a 501c3 tax-exempt nonprofit.
Soon after, Ethan was also awarded the Good Citizenship Award by Joan Carter of the Union League of Philadelphia.
After a summer full of fundraising and events, we found ourselves on Fox 29 for our biggest news feature yet. Zaid and I were invited on Good Morning Philadelphia to talk about our upcoming food distribution events and the work we do. Following that interview, we held our largest events to date, helping feed over 300 people over 2 days across Philly.
At the end of the year, Ben and I participated in a competition at Drexel University. This exposure connected us to Evan Ehlers, the founder of Sharing Excess. This pivotal moment allowed us to forge a continued partnership as Evan served as a mentor and catalyst for our growth and impact.
As Zaid and I graduated from high school, we welcomed Millen and Riley to the team as our co-presidents, the next generation of Food for Philly leaders. We'll let them tell you the rest of her story from here.
Over the summer, Ethan and Zaid were featured in the Philadelphia Inquirer for their work at Food for Philly, which was featured both online and in physical copies of the Inquirer.
As we continued to expand their network of chapters, Food for Philly was also featured in a billboard at Times Square.
Later that month was the largest event of the summer, giving out over 1,000 pounds of food to the local community in Philadelphia.
At the end of the summer, I took Food for Philly International by volunteering in India.
To kick off this year, we partnered with Project Home at the Haverford School to package over 250 meals for the homeless.
Next, in February, we worked with Let's Make the World a Better Place to raise over $1,000 for our organization. Finally, last month, Food for Philly was also recognized as a community hero by the Philadelphia Phillies Charity Inc. and was awarded a monumental $35,000 grant. We'll be recognized on-field in an upcoming game. Stay tuned for updates soon.
Looking back, it's inspiring to see how far we've come. It's amazing to see how a single idea from back in 10th grade birthed the thriving, impactful organization we are today. Through the highs and lows, I couldn't be more proud of our success.
Since spending our entire spring break with the crazy idea almost 3 years ago, Zaid and I are immensely grateful to all of our friends, mentors, and most importantly, our entire team who've led us to this point. We truly couldn't have done it without you. We couldn't be more excited about the future and can't wait for you to see what we'll do next. Here's to many more years of fighting food insecurity together.